Shibarium is a Layer 2 network designed to make the Shiba Inu ecosystem faster and cheaper. Right now, it is operating in a highly unpredictable digital asset market. Yet, amidst that volatility, the network just logged a massive 507% surge in a single 24-hour window. This chart tracks daily transaction counts on the network. You can see things are quiet on August 8th, sitting at just 738 transactions. Then, on August 9th, the line violently shoots up to 4,480. Normally, a spike of this magnitude signals a flood of new users arriving on the chain. For a token ecosystem, it looks like rapid adoption and a strong reason to be bullish. But the very next day, activity drops right back down to 831 transactions. The momentum vanishes. Zooming out on this timeline, the data reveals a repeating pattern of brief, erratic spikes interrupting an otherwise flat baseline. For investors relying on network growth, these boom and bust cycles are a statistical mirage. They point to erratic, temporary bursts of activity, rather than the steady, sustained daily usage a blockchain needs to survive long-term. When users fail to stick around on a network, the first logical question is whether the underlying technology is outdated or simply hard to use. In Shibarium's case, the answer is a hard no. The development team is actively rolling out significant upgrades and expanding their technical resources to make the network easier to build on. This diagram illustrates their significant upgrade, ERC4337. A user transaction, this data packet, is initially blocked by a network fee, but through Paymaster, it finds an alternate path, bypassing the fee entirely. Gas fees are usually the biggest barrier. Opening a zero-resistance pathway removes that main point of friction. Eliminating transaction costs should theoretically trigger a wave of new, sticky users. The fact that Shibarium's daily adoption rate is still flatlining makes the lack of retention a deeper mystery. Beyond gasless transfers, the network recently deployed an entire suite of developer tools, including a crypto payments API and new software kits for the Shiba Swap exchange. These specific resources allow builders to seamlessly integrate everyday payment sources. The goal is to transition the ecosystem away from pure speculative meme coin trading and into real-world utility. Yet, despite these high-speed, frictionless rails being fully operational, the on-chain data shows users are only arriving to chase fleeting 24-hour microtrends. The developers have successfully built a highly sophisticated, ready-to-use digital city, but organic users are treating it like a temporary rest stop. It proves that high-end infrastructure, on its own, cannot manufacture a dedicated community. To understand this gap between infrastructure and adoption, we must look outside Shibarium's isolated ecosystem to the macroeconomic environment dictating user behavior. According to the latest market report from Glassnode, the broader digital asset recovery is incredibly fragile and tentative across the entire space. This visualization maps the flow of capital across the ecosystem, highlighting a state of subdued spot liquidity. This means there is a severe lack of active, moving capital in the broader market. That diminishing flow acts as a suffocating weight on all on-chain activity. We can see this stagnation reflected directly in SHIB's price action, sliding nearly 7% over the week. Shibarium is fighting an uphill battle against market gravity. Even flawless, frictionless technologies struggles to attract steady users when the entire sector is paralyzed by weak liquidity. In today's mature crypto landscape, a massive daily percentage spike is often just statistical noise. The true metric of Layer 2 success is the slow, grinding transition to reliable daily utility. Until Shibarium bridges the gap between its advanced developer tools and consistent organic user habits, its momentum will remain a flash in the pan.